And we're live.
Woohoo! I'm alive.
Perfectly on time. Nobody noticed. It's not a problem. Don't worry. Don't worry. Chills, man. Smile. It's fine. It's a chilly morning here in Newbury. I hope everyone's well. I'm going to be doing some model making chat, and we'll be looking at what everyone's been working on this week. Exciting projects, and we've also got a sit rep that we're going to be going through too. We've got several comments to look at. People waking up, saying hello. We'll go through those as well. Is that it? No, we've got Sprue Force as well, haven't we?
And
What and?
Lockstat.
yay!
Yeah. So we're looking at where we are.
You're just cold, aren't you?
I am.
You're
Very.
freezing.
Yes, I'm very cold. Yes. All signs point to cold.
No, lovely and warm here. And
Yes,
there.
I'm ecstatic.
Especially there.
Yeah. Okay. I have a feeling John's going to be a problem.
What, more than normal?
Yes,
I said that out loud, didn't I?
yes, you did.
Yes, I did. Right.
Go you on.
No, we love you to stay. Steph, what have you been working on this week?
This week I have mainly been making these. This is the first time I've been in the shed since Wednesday because it's been too bloody cold. Working on vanes for the Hobnob Hunter for the wind turbine.
Oh.
So I'm just working on those.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And yeah, so that's what I'm going to be working on today.
Are they, what are they? You said they're vanes. Are they for a
Yeah,
propeller? Or something?
for the wind turbine. Yeah, so that's the wind turbine.
Oh, I see. Yes. I remember
Which helps to power the radar,
now. Yes.
which fires the hobnobs.
Right. Right. Oh, right. Yeah.
Of course.
And
I
these will,
have to make notes, mate.
yeah, that will go sort of like that, but they're going to be slightly twisted.
Oh, well, yeah, one of those sort of modern-y looking, funky.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So as long as they don't break. Oh, well, there you go. Okay, they broke that.
Oh,
Marvellous.
no.
Shit happens.
Is it too cold?
No, it's just super glue's crap. I've got to change
I see.
some of that in,
Okay. Yeah.
which is the rubber super glue,
Oh.
which is so much better than normal super glue.
Yeah, I quite like the soft stuff, the kind of manipulatable rubbery stuff.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, the tire glue.
That's the one.
from Bob Smith Industries.
Bob Smith.
Yarp.
Cool,
So
man.
yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Excellent. Where should we go next?
Mr. Marley, because he's got a mouthful. No, that's Malcolm.
Sorry.
Hello.
That's sorted. Hello. John, how are you?
Oh, I'm swell. I'm
Oh,
choice. So
Choice.
let's see. Yeah.
I've heard that before. That's good. I
Oh,
like that.
so yeah, it's Kiwi say it a lot. So oh, choice, bro, and then all that sort of stuff.
Hmm.
Um,
I like
yeah.
that.
Well, yeah, it's four things that people ask how you're doing, and I'd say one of four things to baffle them. One is peachy, one is
Mhm.
choice, one is swell. I'm trying to remember the other one. Oh well, it'll come to me later on. But anyway, I just do it just to annoy people because everyone just goes, "What? What did you just say?"
No, I like that choice. I like that.
All right. So on the bench, I've swapping camera. I'm frozen for a mo. I've finished something. I declare this one finished. This is the Edward 48 scale Hawker Tempest Mark II. So I finally did a little bit of panel lining and all that sort of stuff. There's a nice sort of wash in the undercarriage and all that sort of stuff. So that is totally done. You won't see that one again. But I think it's well, quite cracker of
Lovely.
a build. The other thing I'm progressing, this is part of a group build that the 4 veterans are doing. So this is Gary Evans, Gary Morris, Mikey Connolly, and myself. So this is the FX 72nd scale shot lifeboat. There we go, that one. And it's coming along nicely. So it comes with its own stand. This is still loose. So what we did the other session was just a couple of us just made up seatbelts because the actual things have harnesses like Formula One cars. So that's coming along. It's a beautiful build, actually. It's a lot of fun. So that's coming along.
That colour looks good. What colour do you use?
The orange.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all of it is. I'll lean across. Get out of my drawer. Just what was on hand, really. So SMS orange and blue. I did have a go at to make this brighter. It was a light orange from Vallejo. It's a model color, not model air, and you could see it is significantly more orange. But I didn't like it, so I went back and just did that over the top. And I think so far so good. And I've got the waterline marked, so that will be black from that point downwards, and it'll just sort of crack on. And then there's a white Durkle sticker that you can put along the waterline there if you want to.
Oh.
So that's all right. So what I will be progressing now is the Bulldog. This is a 48 scale FX Bulldog. I'm about more than halfway through putting the rigging on. These are stainless steel. You can sort of see them there. Well,
Oh yeah. Yep.
Very small, but they're from SBS model. So I've got, I think, the back of this wing to do, and then I've got the outer wing struts, and then a couple other bits and pieces like propellers for the radio generators, that sort of stuff. So a couple of things. So this is coming up the home stretch, and I'll just be pottering with this.
That's great. I've never seen photo etch rigging before.
Nor have I. I've got to admit, it's as much of a struggle for me as probably Easy Line is probably it's difficult anyway, regardless what you use. But I'm finding this one. It's good because it holds its shape better than say brass would. But I'm finding what I didn't do. There are holes up the top of the struts there, and it says in the instructions that you pre-drill them. And I just thought, well, I didn't do that. Because I didn't open the packet of this until I had put the wing on, and I just sort of went, "Oh bugger!" And I don't want to take the top wing off again. So it's coming along. It's coming along okay. It's looking. I'm happy with it.
That's lovely.
There's a couple of things I would prefer. I'd do a little bit different next time or whatever. But so far, so good.
Okay.
And yeah, this is not an out of box scheme. This is a extra decal set. Well, the roundels are from the Epix kit. All the other
Yeah.
markings are from an extra decal set for
Yeah.
a Douglas Barter's aircraft that he crashed and, you know, didn't go so well.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Which
yeah.
of the asking about the lifeboat? Which lifeboat are you gonna do? I know
The
that
out of
they
box
do.
one. They
They
do.
do an aftermarket set of all the other.
They do. So this is, I think, Phil, Jock, and Slater. I think this one is. I'm just going to use the out of box set because I had a look at the list. Mikey sent me the list of all the ones I do. None of the numbers mean anything to me. None of the places mean much to me. I don't have a hole in, like, I can't build my local one, if that makes sense. And all the names of them are people that I've never heard of, and probably wouldn't buy them a beer if I met them. So I'll just stick with the out of box decals. They look pretty good to me, and they're cartographed. Well, all of them would be, but yeah, I'll be quite happy to build that one out of box.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, it's great. I like it. I'd like to build one myself one day.
Yeah,
Thank you
it's
very
fun.
much.
All of us are enjoying it.
Good. Thank you very much, mate. Where would you like to go next?
Let's go to Mel.
Mal. Can you press on Mal for me? Can you see him on the screen?
No, I cannot.
Oh, you can't see him on the screen.
Ability. No.
You should be able to.
No, they can't
On the left there.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I don't have voters' rights.
No, but can you not see the pictures of them on the screen?
Yes, I can.
On the left.
But
So if
I
you
don't have
press
any
on,
functionality.
you do. If you press on him with your
Use
finger.
your finger.
Hmm.
Oh, I see. So okay. Well, I see what you mean.
There you go.
Oh my God! I never knew. I didn't have the power. I did. Wow.
The power.
Amazing.
Hi.
Hi, Mal.
Jeez.
Right. Strap in.
We've been doing this for years. I never knew that. I should do that more often.
Strap in. It's gonna be a good one.
Things have been happening. A lot of things have been happening. I was determined that, and this, I was determined to get the tracks done on the Cromwell. Just wanted to get it. Just sat down and thought, right, tracks, and then I couldn't find the instructions. So I went. So I decided before I could do anything, I need to sort this place out because it is it's not quite such a mess now, but it was really a mess then. So I went searching, and in the process of doing that, I was getting wheels ready to get painted for the tires.
Yeah.
And I dropped one for the Fulmer. And so I thought, well, I'm tidying up, I'll find it in the process. So I got rid of a load of stuff, searched everywhere for this wheel, couldn't find it. Thought, well, that's that buggered then. And just was tidying up, and found the wheel eventually for the Fulmer underneath my PC. Still didn't find the instructions for the Cromwell, but having done a bit of tidying up, I downloaded them off ScaleMates. But by then I'd ditched the idea of doing tracks, and got on with other stuff. And in between doing other stuff, I was still tidying up, and I found something, but I'll come on to that later. I've primed the P51, but if you remember, I was smoothing out the wings for the silver flat puttied effect on that, but the putting I did previously hadn't worked too well, so I've had to go into that and do it again, annoyingly. I should have really primed the wings to test it before fitting the wings to this. But anyway, lesson learned. So it's a bit of a pain to re-putty all the seams and everything, all the panel lines. But that's moving on very slowly now.
Yeah.
The Fulmer, having found the wheel, I've polished up the slightly misfitting now because I've been playing with the wing. Landing light thing, that's polished up and I've masked it off ready for painting. So that's almost, I've just got to repaint the nav light recesses, get those nav lights in, and then I can get that in painting. The Defiant, if you remember that far back, is about, well, it's about finished. Just got all its dangly bits to do. I've got to paint the turret, and that'll be done. So that's
do them all finish them all at once, aren't you?
well, what happens with my method of modeling is something tends to take over when it could be really close to the end like this and end up sat on a shelf because something else is rushing through. So you never know, this could be another 4 months yet. But anyway, we'll see. Depends when I get the turret painted. But yeah, that's I've done a little bit of weathering, not too much, using AK weathering pencils.
Yep.
But it's looking up, and the canopy's a bit crap, but I'm not bothering about that. Really moving on is the Hurricane, 132nd Hurricane. I painted, I masked up the codes and serials yesterday and got that in the paint booth. So they'll be coming off through hopefully this session and see what they look like. So and then it's just decals, matte coat, weathering, and sticking the rest on it. So that's not too far away. So that might make Telford as well. And the thing that really pleased me was that while tidying up, and that's an advisable term, I found something. I've got a shed load of these things because of the masking material that I used to get it in 50-meter rolls on these.
Right.
And these come with plastic end pieces to keep the shape. And when I was tidying up, I just saw a glimpse in one of those that was fitted in one of those rolls down there. That.
Oh.
Just like that, but it was in shadow.
You kept it like that as well.
No, I've put it in like that. I can't believe that it got like that.
Wow.
And you know what it is, don't you?
It looks like an aerial to me. Oh no, hang on. It's the
Is that the undercarriage for the Hornet?
It is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Good God.
It's the undercarriage for the Hornet. I couldn't believe it. So no wonder I couldn't find it. You wouldn't think of looking there. I mean, I've got a shed load of tubes, about 6-7 tubes down there. This was right down at the bottom on that cap. So it must have, when I was putting them in the box, it must have fell out, bounced, somersaulted, baranied, and ended up in that thing.
10 points.
So yeah, 10 points. So so the problem is my list for Telford has gone up by a couple.
Just put it back, mate. To put the little bit back.
Well, yeah, just get rid. I've lost it. Oh no, there it is. So yeah, so I've had an interesting week.
Yeah.
But there's more.
Oh God.
John doing his road car Tommy gun. I mentioned it to the missus, And if you remember, I bought her. You probably don't. I bought her a Rocar owl clock, and
Mhm.
she does puzzles, but she hadn't. Having finished the puzzle, she hadn't started that owl clock, which I thought she would do. So I figured she was like a bit reticent in doing it. And then she told me that she had a present coming, and it was this. So I figured I sort of guessed that this is what it'd be. I was talking to John about it, because she wanted me to have something so I could build with her. I figure she's not.
Yeah.
Anyway, so road car AK-47. There's no scale on it. It's not full size, and it's got the red end, so you don't.
Get
So
shot.
you don't
found a
think
wooden
it's
gun.
the real thing, but it fires rubber bands. I started building it a bit slowly because the missus hasn't gone onto a owl yet.
Right.
But yeah, Rocar, Justice
Ah.
Guard. Look at that. I don't know what it's
Yeah.
brilliant. These are really good.
Perfect for hunting wooden owls.
Well, it comes with does it show you? Comes with little figures, little target figures. Anyway, Rocar.
Oh, something different.
Yeah, really good. So anyway, right, that's about me. Yeah.
Got no boxes to
anyway.
show.
Sorry?
Got no boxes to show.
No boxes to show.
Yeah, something you might get off the shelf and say, "Look what I've got," for later on.
No.
No.
Huh.
Spoil sport.
Well, you know.
How's the mosquito going, Mal? Says Brian.
Still there.
Okay.
And I have thought about it. I
Okay.
did think, keep mentioning it. The 110's got to get on here before that gets anywhere near, but you never know. 7 days in a week, 24 hours in a day.
Pat said Pat insisted on tidying my model room as I couldn't find anything here since she last set foot in there. And I spent more time on my hands and knees searching the carpet monster these days. A right pain in my eyesight. Yes, this is a
You haven't seen it in here.
thought.
Yeah, you haven't seen it in here. If I drop something on the floor in here, it's virtually
Gone.
lost. But I do tend to find stuff, even if it's 23 years later.
Yeah.
Well, it's never going to go anywhere, is it? Would you
Oh, no.
select John for me?
I can select John.
Others are. There we go.
I'll select myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you select yourself, then it's just going to stay there, isn't it?
Oh, okay. So what have I been up to? I have been dusting up that one, which is the Dicker Max 148 from Hobby. I think it's Hobby Plus. So that one's progressing nicely, and it's partner in crime. Same. So they're progressing. I think they just need a matte coat, but I've got about 7 figures and a base to do for them.
Right.
I've also progressed on with this one.
Ooh,
So it's
yeah.
frosted up.
How's that snow going?
That's fine. No, that's as much I'm going to put on this one. So the whole of the vehicle has been done through the tracks and running gear. That just needs gluing together, and then I got a base to start doing along with that there. Oh, I'll get there eventually. That there tiger there.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be on the same base. As well as that, I have doing this little thing, which is a Tamiya 148 T55, which I'm sort of doing it in a abandoned look in Africa somewhere.
Right.
So even though it's that colour there, I am going to be wearing it off, so it sort of progresses into that. So it's been base coloured in German camouflage dark green.
Mm.
Then Zor yellow on top, and that's going to be mainly filed off, or not filed, but lightly dusted off. So most of it's going to go off. I'm just going to be working on the tracks, rusting them up, finish painting the turret, bits and pieces on there, then start taking the yellow off. Eventually become nice there, then I can rust it all up. I've also had a couple of deliveries this week. This one,
Right.
lots of little bits to go in my Cent Avery. And something I got mentioned off a podcast, which I didn't know they did. RFM do 148 kit.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. So this is going to be pretty awesome.
I think I've got that. Have I?
You might
you
have,
do.
but this is 148, as it says there.
Yeah.
High precision, same as the 135th scale.
Oh, I see. Is it new out in that scale? And
I think so, yes. So if RFM are going 148 as well, then it might just be reducing some of their 135th scale stuff down.
yeah.
So looking forward to that. And that's pretty well what I've got on the list. So I'm going to be working on the T55 and cracking on with that. Oh, also, this was tidied up as well. All changed round. It was cleaned, moved and cleaned.
Oh, okay. Moved the whole thing, the whole cabinet.
Yeah, it's on wheels. We just moved. It's got supporting legs. So you just wound them up, moved it out. I stripped it out. The boss cleaned it out. I then put the things back in slightly different order. What it was.
Yeah.
I got British top, German, others there. Oh, and I did this as well. I need a base for my there. So I've done that.
Goes to you.
Cool.
So that'll be sat on there. So that's me. Go to the balcony. There we go. See, it does work. It does work.
It does. Yes. I wasn't quite ready, but yeah, well done. We'll go through comments. I'll just go through what I've been up to. So these are bolt action 28mm Paris British Airborne boys. I've pretty much done them up to where I kind of want them to be. Let's say. There you go. Yeah. There's 20 of them I've done so far. I'm going to get all the bases done nicely. And then once all the bases are done, then I'll be super happy. Come on, focus. I'm not using the right camera. I know. It's upside down. That's the trouble with the other camera. There you go. These have been absolutely brilliant fun to do. Really have. I recommend you get yourself some bolt action figures because they're just so easy to paint. The hands are so big, faces are big, it's all chunky, and they take paint really well. And there you go. So there's all my little wargaming figures that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. If I ever had any friends, I would play bolt action with them, but unfortunately, I don't. And all I need to do on these guys is paint the crimson berets, as you can see. This set has.
Sorry, Malcolm.
Yes.
I'm sure you said it on Friday. So if there's any powers listening, I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I thought that.
No,
Yes.
no,
This scarlet
No.
berries.
no,
Maroon.
maroon.
Yeah, so I might leave them green, actually. Right. Can I hear a helicopter approaching? What's that about?
Oh,
Dear. Yeah. So there we go. That's me. No progress on anything else. I've been enjoying those. Right. Shall we do the comments? Because it's got a lot and they've all been backed up. We should go through them. Shouldn't we? Morning, says Model Officer. James Skippins in brackets. Morning. How are you? Roy Brown's up. Is his Morgan. Hello, mate. How you doing? Good to see you, sir. Neil Hemsey says, morning. Oh, hello, Neil. Welcome. Welcome. Wayne Cooper says, good morning, everyone. Hello, Wayne. Hope you're well. First time on, says Neil. Yes, it is. Well, yeah, I've not seen you on before, so well done. I apologize in advance.
Too late now.
Yeah, probably. He's already watching it now, so it's too late. David comments says, can we start guessing the sprues already?
Oh yeah. Why not?
Well, no. No, because I'll have to get back to the comments and find it. Rory Brown says, hello, Neil. Welcome.
Oh,
yes,
dear.
indeed. Oh, you're right there, John.
Yeah, I just had a bit of gyro topple.
Okay. Be careful. Watch you. The screen's going to go like a bright silver or something one day, isn't it?
Yeah. Just, you know.
Those you know.
Listen, no. Chris McGee's in. Good morning. Hello, Chris. Hope you're good. I'll see you tomorrow. Hello. How much would it ruin John if we guessed it before he showed it? Well, from all accounts, his sprue of false is going to be a difficult one. Is that right?
Could well be.
Could well be. Neil Hemsey's waving. Hello.
There's a theme to it. There's a theme to it.
Okay.
That's what I can say.
Okay. Morning, everyone, says Paul Astle. Hello, mate. Chris Parsons is in. Good morning, all. Morning, all you people. Mick 1, as we're calling him. You're right there, John.
Yeah, sorry. For Mal, Sharon's just turned up.
Oh, wonderful. Well done.
Did you do this?
No, she's just pulled in and I asked her to move around, so because we've got somebody else pulling in later.
Okay. Michael McConnell, who is Mick 1, I think we're calling him now. He's in. He says, morning. Hello, modelers, says Andy. Hello, mate. 135th M1 A3 Abrahams Tackham, says David. I think you've got a bit early there. John, is it finished yet? Mr. Marley, is it finished?
It is. The Typhoon. Yes, I've finished a model. Hey.
Neil says, I've just started the Tiger 1. I'm missing a part of the exhaust. Weird, as everything was sealed. Did you get it from M4H? Seems to be a tradition where parts go missing from models for Heroes kits. People say that we take them out on purpose just to make people try harder.
The thing with that, depending what part it is, sometimes the exhaust gets blown off. So you could leave it off and just put a hole in the back where the exhaust should come out. Fill up any other holes, mounting holes, and have it just as a exhaust coming straight out the back.
There you go.
So it doesn't need an exhaust bits. Just
Yes.
discard them, put a hole in. They should be able to find pictures of them. Sans complete exhaust.
What if he's lost the hole though?
Drill one.
Of course.
It's a good tip, or
Not
no tip
difficult.
at all. Yeah.
I didn't think of that. Mr. Andy says, I'm continuing to do my Hobby Horse Tiger 2 with Porsche turret. Nearly finished, waiting on some decals. Very good. Very good. Morning all, says Michael. Hello, Michael. The technology in this show is second to none, says Wayne. Oh, yes.
You noticed.
You don't know the half of it, mate. Well, you do.
Probably does.
It's the other half. You don't want to know.
Edwards, he says, even in all. Hello, Edwards. We've read that one. Model minutes. Matt, hello, mate. Is it?
Hello,
This is
Matt.
morning. Hello.
Morning.
Darren
Yeah.
Hall, morning, everyone. Morning. Chris McGee suggests you wear a M4H apron. Carpet Monster losses are down 90% since I did. Oh.
I'd end up
Yeah.
strangling myself when I stood up to step away from the table or something and pull everything off.
Well, you wouldn't put it on the table. You wouldn't make stuff on the apron.
Oh,
You would.
I thought it was one of those that you'd hung up to the table, so anything that fell into it. Is that
No,
what-
I think just generally he says having it on his lap, it covers the gap between the legs where things drop through. So having it on the lap.
No. It's not how
No?
it works. Things ping off, and
Oh, I see.
I could wear a sheet, and it wouldn't help.
Okay.
But
Well,
thanks
you're
for the
gonna you
idea.
should-
I'll no, things
You
don't
should-
work like that
that's-
in here. It's-
That's the theory. That would be good. This week I'm wearing a sheet and it's just your head sticking through a white sheet.
and it's full of bits, and I can't move because if I do, they'll all drop on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the idea. Great idea. I've known about it for 100 years, but
Never tried it.
no,
Good morning,
Respect
back
that.
from Veterans Breakfast Club. Hello, Mick. Ooh, lovely. Hope your food is good. 48 scale armor, far too small for me, says Andy.
What?
Yeah, too small.
Yeah.
He says too small.
It's too small, John. Get over
Yeah.
it.
It's huge.
You get it. When you're holding it that close to you. Yeah.
Try 1/72nd.
I do.
1.4.
Not you muppet.
Well, yours says Peter. Good morning. Edward says, anyway, I'm catching up with a few models, the Jeeps, Chevy, World War II SAS. I started a Thunder Model 135 Scammell Pioneer. I found a short shot in the kit. Oh, dear. Oh, that's rare, isn't it?
Sounds painful.
Yes. Oh, I hope you get that sorted. Not too bad. I don't know what the Thunder Model's customer service is like, but I hope that's sorted out soon. And a Dasworks 16 Puma that started too. Oh, wow. Blimey. That'd be big. That'll be big. Good morning from Chicago, says Jim.
Oh, Jim.
Oh, Jim.
Oh, Jim.
Jim. Bloody good looking bulldog, Mr. Marley. Bonds a mate.
Oh, cheers, Jim.
You know, so I translated it for you so that you can understand.
Yeah, no, that's much appreciated. I didn't pick up an accent then because you didn't have one for a moment.
Good answer. I like that. Yeah. David Green says, good morning, chaps, from an Arctic County Durham. Oh, hello. My C2 Mexus had the hatch ring missing, or I may have thrown it away by mistake, as it was supposed to be in the turret hole on the upper hull. All fixable. All fixable. Neil says he's done a 1/72nd. Never again. Well, it depends what it is. If it's a 747, it's not too bad.
Yes.
I got one.
A little tiddy one. Yeah. It depends what you want. I mean, if you want loads of tanks on your shelf, then just keep the scale small, like our man John there. Wayne says, Malcolm, translate like Google Translate, but worse.
At least it works.
Yeah. Jim says, started my Airfix 1/72 scale P1127. P1127. What's that?
That's
That
the
is the
prototype.
My barrier.
I even got it.
You didn't know.
Yeah.
For
It
the
developed
Harrier
into the
group
Kes-
builds.
Yeah, developed into the Kestrel, which developed into the Harrier. Yes.
Okay.
P for
Gotcha.
project
If
1127.
I'd read the whole sentence, I might have guessed it was a Harrier.
Yeah.
Right. John Mayfield. Are you prepared?
I'm always prepared.
Good. Not a bad size. Third model officer. No, it's not. It's always about size, thank God. Yeah, John, you ready? Yeah, you ready, Freddie? We're going to
Yes,
go look
I
at
am. I've even got my
things.
cursor pointing that way. Go for it. Da da da. Music, maestro. Yay, Lockstart. For those that don't know, it is where multiple heroes are going to have stands in the coming weeks, I believe months, round about the country. So we're going to start off with a new one at Tech Museum, Southwest Model Show, over the weekend, 8th and 9th of February, coming up quite shortly. Derek, Chris, Keith, and Stephen are going to be there. Is it a donate and create type thing?
Mm-hmm. It
You
is.
can bake, in amongst the exhibitions at the museum. And I believe Keith's giving a talk of some description, isn't he?
I hope so. They've asked us to.
Malcolm didn't want to do it this time.
Not this time.
Not this one. So that's the first one of the year as far as we are concerned. Then it follows on. Shuttleworth Model Show just to the west of Biggleswade on Sunday the 16th of February. Again, it's in a museum. And if you come to it, you get access to the whole shebang, which is a nice little walk around and some really old stuff there that's really good. Really, really good. So Steph, Lisa, myself, and the James of the Skiffing, hopefully going to be there.
Wrap
And
up
it's
warm.
cold. It will be cold. Wrap up warm. Swiftly followed by the People Model Club up in Stamford in Lincolnshire. Steph, Lisa, and myself. Second year, and we should be in the foyer because we are the charity of choice. Woohoo! And that's not Stamford, the picture, but Peter Model Club are in there. Just
Oh,
there.
right. Oh, I see.
That's Brampton. St. Ives.
Oh, is it? Right. Okay.
Yeah. So swiftly following on into March, Bedford Tabletop Expo over 2 days on the 8th and 9th. Various things, wargaming, board games, scale models, tournaments of various descriptions, cosplay, etc., etc. Steph and Lisa are going to be there for both days. I'm hoping to pop over one of the days, just to warn you. I'm not going to tell you which day, so if you turn up and I'm there, unlucky. And that is it for the moment.
Wow.
Ching. That goes through February into March. Done.
Thank you very much,
There
mate.
you go.
Now there'll be more as they get confirmed, I suppose.
Yes.
There are more in the pipeline. Just having to get them confirmed and all that stuff.
Yeah, he's busy painting his figures.
Yeah. Screw me, right? Getting on with my hobby. Thank you very much, Mr. John. That was very kind of you to do that.
Pleasure.
Should we go straight into Spur or False? Because it looks like Mal's raring to go.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. He's got his postage stamp on his desk. Look. He's ready. Okay. Well, if you've never seen the show before, this is probably where you'll end it.
Yeah.
It's nice seeing you.
Neil, just hang in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He just said his 172nd set that he didn't want to do again was a Huey with troops. So that would be tricky, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Neil,
and he says pass. It started. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Right. So the idea of this game is you've got to guess. So we've got some piece of paper over the top of a box art, I assume, and we've got to guess what it is, basically. But in your guesses, it has to follow a pattern. So just like Wayne's put up there, it has to be like a scale. You have to show us what it is and who makes it. Okay. You have to have all three of them in your comment, please. Wayne starts off with 148 Tamiya Spitfire.
None right.
Oh.
And remember, everyone, it's as usual. It's easy and it's on a theme.
Okay. Post-it notes 1-to-1 by Staples.
None right.
Good. James says I may have added a late picture. Oh God, honestly, I go through it. I set it all up. I get all the comments open, and then I've got to refresh it all again, and then open all the comments.
Typical.
Just saying, maybe worth it. If you added it, I hope you added it to what you've already put up. Because if you did that, then I can definitely do it without having to refresh. If you made a new post, then we need to have a talk. 148 Bulldog from Airfix, James.
None right. I'll open it up a little bit.
148 124th Airfix Hurricane.
None right.
Andy says he's added pictures too. People are talking about the sit rep. If you don't know, there's a post on the model's mess, which we'll go through in a bit. Whatever it is, I know it'll be easy, says Jim.
It is.
Oh, there you go. 100%. What the hell is that? Okay.
We can get it.
Neil's laughing. Darren Hull, 148 Typhoon by ICM.
None right. Rather than wait for something correct to open it up, and I'll do it every time somebody gives us a guess. Otherwise, we could be here all day.
Michael Nibs says a wooden AK-47.
One right.
Oh.
What, the wooden or the AK-47?
Well, yeah. I see.
I can't say, can I? I mean,
one of them is right. Yeah,
not necessarily one of them.
A clock, wooden, no scale by Ruka.
Owl
clock.
2 right.
That's made it easy, Mel. It's this way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm lost now myself. Make of it as you will.
The heck is that? Come on, people. It's easy. It's on a theme. There's 21 of you. So if all of you just had a guess, you'd probably just make it by accident. I think that's the way maths works, but did they say enough monkeys? Did I say that? Enough monkeys and enough typewriters and enough time, and they'll write works of Shakespeare.
Yep.
Not calling my people watching this monkeys whacking a typewriter. Oh, that's a way to lose your audience.
Okay, no scale. AK-47.
Correct. This all just proves that none of you ever watch.
No. Andy's got it. Andy got it. The Roco AK-47 scale, not sure. And then Paul says AK-47 by Roco, not set scale. Jim said it's a bloody gun.
I mean, I only showed it and remarked on it and said several times about the no scale and. But no, still, nobody. I know nobody listens. I don't blame you.
I did. Me.
Yes, I know you mentioned have you got a model?
Yeah,
but I did say no.
All 21 of us were flummoxed.
Well, you have to watch more closely.
Yes,
there's always a clue well in advance.
I think that's
the problem. Why it's easy. That's why it's easy, and that's what the theme is.
That is why it's hard, because they have to watch it.
Next time.
There's a theme for mine as well.
Edward says to be
Be
or
or
not.
not. The fact that I have to
Right.
clear my table of all them models is a disaster.
Shocking. Very good, Edward.
It's
That's very
Spain.
funny. Mr. Marley is up next.
Hello.
Hi.
I have a new camera, so we'll see if this works or otherwise.
Yes, you
So far, so
do.
good.
You've got the light on it.
Well, I could, but it
Oh,
just sort
yeah.
of
Doesn't
wears it out.
help.
So
Yeah. You can change the brightness on the fly,
yes,
I mean, the brightness on the actual camera of
Yeah, why would a fly have a lot of light?
oh, you're right. Yeah, I can do that.
Yes, if you
It's
needed
probably
to.
best with it off though.
Hmm.
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 Anyway, what do people reckon?
Kangaroo.
Close, but no cigar.
I heard the accents, assumed.
Wallaby.
Lullabies
Not
for
round.
lullabies.
Not round John. There won't be.
No.
No, a whacker.
All right, here we go. A 148 Academy Phantom F4.
Nothing, I'm afraid.
Says Wayne.
Ooh.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay. 172nd Airfix Whitley, Brian.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh,
What happened?
Yeah, well, that was good.
Wow.
Doesn't really fit. So yeah, that that one. I could do that. There we go.
Beauty.
Hooray.
Well done.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well
That's
played.
good. I got it from there. That's brilliant. I assume he has the kit.
I guess.
No, it was
Yeah.
fairly obvious.
Well, yeah, well, if you can see that much of a wheel, at least, you can see part of an aircraft in this one. All I saw when you opened up your bit of paper was a hand holding wood. I didn't want to comment.
Hand holding wood.
Mr. Mayfield,
Take
are you
more.
ready?
I am. Yes.
Well
Are
done,
you ready
Brian.
for this? I said, there's a theme for this. I'm going to show you this one first. Just make sure I'm not showing it. Yeah, that's the one.
Ooh, shiny
Here,
plastic.
scale.
Yeah,
Scale.
shiny plastic.
I've
That's
got
the name
another
of this one.
screw on ready to go because I don't think you're going to get much on this one. It's not difficult. I'm
You
going to
said it
say there
was.
is.
Well,
Yeah.
he's
You said it was
jamming.
difficult.
And I said there's a theme to it.
An ICBM by ICM in scale 1 centimeter. A mini by mini art will be next, won't it?
Well, there's definitely a camp German figure there. And a German style shovel.
Go answer, John.
Oh, what? For Val? Nah.
No, for David.
Oh, let's have a look. No, nothing for that.
Ah,
That would have been
48
nice if you
scale
got a
Tamiya
point for that.
Nashorn.
2 to the gymnast.
Ooh.
Gymnast has got 2.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. 48 Tamiya Nashorn. Is it a 1 to 900 scale in Roman numerals?
No, that's a bit too small.
Is it Grifo 148 Tamiya?
I wish. 2 right.
2 right. Hang on. 48 Tamiya. 48 Panzer 3 by Tamiya.
2 right.
48 Panzer by Academy.
1 right.
148 M8 tank destroyer from Tamiya.
2 right.
Gosh. Space Marine Chaplain, Dark Angels, Bike Squad, Warhammer 40,000.
Good guess, then. Good guess.
Yeah.
Space Marine Chaplain.
Definitely. Thank you for playing, Rory. Appreciate that.
I'm going to make it slightly easier.
Hummel. 48 scale.
2 right.
2.
2.
Guesses are coming in thick and fast. I like it.
So do I.
Tiger 2. Tiger 2?
Yeah.
2 right.
2 right. So we know it's a 148. We know it's a Tamiya kit. I think. As far as I know, it is. I don't know what that is, though. Mr. Marley, do you want to have a go?
Tamiya 148. I'm thinking. I've got no idea. I'll go a French thing. Oh, I don't know. Let's go AMX.
2 right.
I don't know.
2.
I'm as confused as you are.
Hmm.
Tamiya 148. T34 in German colours.
2 right. Go to Jim. Go to Jim. Go to Jim.
Jim. Hang on.
Someone
Darren
else
Horse
keeps
says
telling me.
148 Tamiya 2. Tiger 2.
No.
No,
2 right.
no, 2 right. Jim says a 48 scale Tamiya JS2.
No, he was Russian.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I was hoping people were going to start going, oh, it's one of these and it's Ryfield models and things like that. No, it wasn't as, it wasn't as sneaky as that.
No, I think people are getting good at this. Well done, Jim. Very good. Other guesses were Panzerwagen and an IS2.
Yes, same thing.
There we go. Is that all of us? Is that all our Sprawl Forces is?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
And the whole world breathes a sigh of relief.
Thank God. Done for another week.
Yay.
Guesses still coming in. Neil says 135th Tamiya Tiger 1. Unfortunately not. It was a JS2 from Tamiya, 148. Jim says I sport the love for the 148 Tamiya scale armor.
Yes.
Is Neil still with us?
I hope so.
He is.
Typing. He was typing up to a minute ago, so
Yeah, it was there. Yes.
Are you with us, Neil? Comment if you're there. Right. Why do you ask, Mal?
Because this was his first time on,
Got you.
and I was concerned we might have put him off.
No, he's still there. He's still there.
Well done, Neil.
He's got
If you
through
can
it.
get through that, nothing else is a problem.
No, if you get through that and get to this, then you're okay.
Yeah.
We're going to do sit rep now, shall we?
Yeah.
Awesome. Right. 20 sec to press the right buttons.
Pressing the right buttons.
Yeah, you know, pressing
How did that
any of the buttons would be good, wouldn't it?
What, this one?
No, not that one. Ooh, there we go. Sit rep. Sit rep.
Sit rep. Sit there.
Sit rep. There, that'll do. That'll do. Right. In the Modeller's Mess, which is a Facebook page, Facebook group, we have a special post. It goes up once a week on a Thursday, Wednesday, something like that. And it basically explains that we want you to put some information on so that we can show you off to the world on this show. Because it's a private group, as you just post normally, it doesn't appear in the world, but this one does, obviously. So we want to know a bit of information. Which scale is it? What is it? Who makes it? What have you done? And what are you going to do? And if you answer those questions, then you're going to appear on Surveyor. But you got to put it in. You got to put it in before the show comes up. It's been up there 4 days.
Ooh.
Mick Nibs. The first one. Oh, I know this is. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. A bit different. He's got his description here. This is work in progress. The packets of biscuits are Mark 1 version and need to enlarge the decals and replace the cork. Blimey.
Excellent.
That's great. So the Friends and Models for Heroes IPMS group are doing a group build this year for hobnobs. Anything to do with hobnobs on a vehicle, off a vehicle, driving on a hobnob, worshipping a hobnob, whatever you want to do. Hunting hobnobs. Yes, absolutely.
Rescuing hobnobs.
And rescuing. Oh, I need to talk to you about that. Are you doing the rescue hobnobs now?
Well, the hobnobs themselves.
The rescue hobnobs.
Yeah.
You are. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, do you want to do?
I did. I wanted to do something like that, but it's cool. You go for it. I got another idea.
Do the Thunderbird 4 idea.
What was that?
Diving for hobnobs, I think it was some of it.
Oh, that's the one I'm talking about. Are you not doing the diving one?
Oh no! If you want to do that, do that. I'll stick to the Thunderbird 2 one.
Ah, all right.
It's all right.
We've digressed. This is awesome.
Yeah,
this is
that's good.
Double O scale. Double O scale. Brilliant. I love the fact that actually look like those are properly wrapped up at the end. You know, like you get in the shop. Brilliant, mate. You keep that up. That's cool.
Yes.
Keep those hobnobs though. Don't get rid of them. Bring them along. You know, add to the table.
Yeah.
Andrew is up. He says continual work on my 135th Hobby Boss Tiger 2 with Porsche turret. Done most of the painting and weathering. I'm now waiting on some decals to come through the post to finish off. He's done with was this the same one that we saw last week? It was done with the AK pens.
Yep.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's doing a cracking job.
Looks lovely.
Oh,
Yeah. Some more replies. Oh yeah, that's the other side. It does look nice. Very special. Yeah. He's got his exhausts on there. He hasn't got just a hole, he's got an actual exhaust. And there's the front. Looks lovely. Grand job, mate.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Stonking.
Oh, and also, I want to make sure I mention. Thank you for putting up this white piece of paper down. Because that makes a difference when you're trying to look at something to try and get the shapes of stuff. Putting a bit of a nice background down just for a quick photo for us. It's awesome. Very much appreciated. Just like Julian's done. Look at that. He's put a bit of white paper at the back. Well done. Great Bob God, says Julian. I can't remember what these are called, like lizard things. Oh, here we go. It says here Warhammer Carnosaur. I can't show that and read it at the same time. Hang on. A Warhammer Carnosaur. These are Saurus warriors painted with Citadel paints, shades, and technicals. The base is from foam board. Foam landscape and foliage is from AliExpress. I believe there's a hobnob at the back that they're all worshipping, but you can't see it in the photo. But I believe that's the case.
Yeah.
I'll believe it's a Tim Tam.
Wash your mouth out. Mentioning the T word on here, unbelievable.
Twice.
Julia is also working on a Gundam.
Well,
Mm.
purple.
What's he say about it? What's he say? He says, started this copy of a Gundam Fighter 144th click together figure. Oh, nice. They are brilliant, aren't they? Little Gundam things. Go together really well. Thank you, Julian, for showing us those. This is Mick. Ha! The models for Heroes aircraft. Dun, dun, dun. He's been working on this for a while.
Nice.
That's the explanation. Where's the text? Oh, no text. No text.
What?
No text.
Yeah.
Oh, just looking in the chat. Neil says, "Yes, I'm here. Must be comms. I must have serious lag." Just make sure the live button is pressed in the on the screen on the bottom. If you watch it on, well, you will be watching on YouTube. But if you click the live button down the bottom there in the screen, then you'll make sure you're up to date. Select all comments, Malcolm. Oh, I've not done that. No, I haven't.
Yeah, one job. One job.
One job. Sorry for the late post. Forgive me. Oh, okay. Okay. AK Pens, not happy with them. That was the Tiger. He didn't. Yeah, I remember you saying last week you didn't like him. You changed all comments. Yes, thank you. I've done so. Thank you very much. Is that the Australian evening chorus we can hear in the background? No, I think that's John's chorus, isn't it?
It's Sharon.
Tell
Tell her to shut up, John.
I'll mute myself. The door's
Turn your
closed.
mic then.
The door's closed as well.
Well, your mic's turned up.
I'll mute.
Maybe. That's what it is. Ah. Oh, gosh. Now what's it done? Look how slow it goes. All comments. Come on. Okay. Cool. Here we are. We're ready. Gary is up. He says, this is my FX-172 Shannon class lifeboat, part of the 4 veterans build. An absolutely brilliant kit that goes together so well. I don't know why I said it like that.
Did you just go? Was it? Oh,
I don't know. I don't know where I went
that's
with that
Stephen Fry putting on an Australian accent.
one. I don't know. Looks good though.
Yeah.
You're trying to stay at about the same sort of stage. You're not working on it between shows.
So we had the first week was basically assembling the hull, as you said there. Off camera, we painted it orange, grey deck, blue hull, that sort of thing. And so now we're not trying to stay neck and neck or whatever. Just we are all very much up to the same step. So building up the interior and about to throw on the cabin and then start doing all the railings. So there's not that many pieces. It is a starter set.
Yeah.
So yeah, yes and no. I made a short answer long as usual. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm sure no one's got anything else better to do. Neil says, thanks to you all. I'm about to start a 156 Tiger, so looking forward to seeing you on Sunday, which you are. Simon Birdie says he's working on his 148 scale JU52 at the men's shed. where he is. Unfortunately, I've never got more than 5 minutes here, but someone wants to come over and chat about life, the universe, and everything. This is
Yeah.
2 sessions of building. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's why you're there.
Yeah.
These models don't go off, mate. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Just don't stop working on them. And today, when the weather is crappy and I have the whole room to myself and a couple of hours just to model, we have one guy stuck in the T-bar on his own. So I really had to go and sit with him so he wasn't alone. Very good. No, that's great, Simon. It's a reason to get out and about, isn't it? Hey? Keep it up, man. Julian's we've seen, and Christmas Stocking Fella, 1/72 Vampire by Steve. Been a bit of build so far. These are nice, these little ones.
Nice.
These little Airfix ones are great. There's a Kiwi one. There's a
Yeah.
Kiwi. Yeah. You see that?
It's typical of them having a flightless bird as their symbol, but yeah, it's, you know, they fly better than kangaroos do, though.
Oh, not if they come off the front of your vehicle.
Yeah.
Wow, how that. Rory says, I have spent most of my day cleaning out and rejigging my hobby room. It turns out I own far too much grey plastic and need to paint more of it. Found loads of cool bits and pieces, some models I forgot about, all set now for lots of hobby time this year. I do like seeing people's little hobby heaven pictures. Yeah, see what was going on from their side rather than the other way around. That's cool. Thank you, mate. Mr. Jenny Carl says, I've completed the panel lines, and next comes the decals. This was Games Workshop thing. I can't remember. Definitely Games Workshop, though. Sure if it's Towel or what? I don't know. Looks like Models for Heroes branding going on. Maybe. Just saying, maybe. You never know. Joe. Look at him with his pen. Proud. There's a proud man. Working on the 148 to Haviland Chipmunk T10 by Airfix. Still some work to be done. That's lovely. You're doing a good job.
Oh, nice.
How bright that red is. It's incredible. Nice, man. Nice. There's another picture. We haven't seen you on. Well, I haven't seen you on Zoom very much, Joe. I hope you're not avoiding me. More pictures. There's the front. Lovely spinner. Did you understand that, Marley?
Sure did. Again, it's the third time in this show that you've had no accent.
Lovely, Joe. Thank you very much for sharing that, buddy. Keep it up. Keep it up. Tom Hallam says, this is my Tamiya 135 SAS Land Rover Pink Panther. Completed, all ready for a diorama base. Photo 1 of 2. That's great. Yeah. Managed to do something. There we go. Fixed it. It's very nice. Oh, convincing seat covers, seat colors. Very good. I like it when you can see like the differences in all the materials. You know, like that tire at the front looks like a tire. You know, tells my brain that it's a tire. Like. There's a picture from the back. Yeah. Is nice. Very nice. Oh, nice bit of tarpage at the rear. I don't know why that's funny. That sounds funny, doesn't it? Graham Tolson. Oh, look at you. Blimey. M10 destroyer. US Army tank. The American M10 Academy 135th scale. I've done a good job there. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Lovely stuff, mate. Thanks for sharing that, buddy. Pray to the Hobgoblin. We saw that one, didn't we? Edwards said 526 AFS Acrobat in 148. That's what it is. Decided this is a M4H acrobatic display plane. Went together with interior is mainly photo etch. Oh yeah. Interior looks good. You see your seatbelts going in. Oh, and it's got the model in piece by piece decal down the side of the of the cockpit. That's cool. What else we got? Oh yeah, we saw those ones. Oh yeah, there it is. Proof that it has a cockpit. Very nice. Those decals are difficult, aren't they? So the aftermarket bits are difficult. Very good. Neil says, where do you put pics up for this? I'm on the Models Mess Facebook page. One of the posts will say sit rep on it, and you add it to that. So next week, if you put your pictures up that you've been working on, add a bit of description, then we can have a look. Yeah. Oh yeah, we saw that one too, didn't we? Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. Mr. Mikey Connolly. Oh, he's progressed. Has he gone a bit too far there, Mr. Marley?
He needs to be reined in. That behaviour is just not on. I know he's listening.
He is. This is the FS. Sorry, I should have read that out properly. The Airfix 172nd Shannon class lifeboat. This is from the 4 Veterans live stream on Bearded Veteran Creates YouTube channel. Edwards 148 Fokker DV11567 on the 3 Veterans live stream, and the British City Big Bang Bang live scratch and bash build with Steph and Tiff.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, I forgot to
That's a good.
show you progress on my Fokker D7. I'll bring that out when we go around at the end of the show.
Okay, mate. Yep. Lovely. Oh yeah. Incredible. These things. Made from scratch, all in the UK. Well, this not the model, the boat, the real one. Oh yeah, here we go. Wow. Very nice. What's this one? D7.
Fokker D7 OAW,
D7.
yes.
Edwards 148.
Correct. Propy back.
Oh, is that a broomstick?
It is. So that's the
It's a Harry
scheme he's
Potter
doing
bit.
there. He's doing Hans Besser. That's
Oh yeah,
plane.
we see it. Oh, good, mate. It'd be an Edward. I assume it goes together very well.
So far, so good.
And
Yeah.
there's even
Beautiful.
a cockpit. Oh yeah, there's wood effects in there too. This is part of the same build that Steph's doing his Hobnob Hunter.
That's looking really
Yeah.
good now.
Yeah.
Yeah. The white tires and that. That's ace. They can look great when they're all together and shown off. Be nice.
Yep.
Oh, I look forward to seeing what decals and things he puts on this. Very cool. Mr. Skiffins! Yeah, some progress on the 148 seeking from Airfix this week. Some additions to the interior and modified the layout. I hope the pictures I sent you were useful. That's a little radar room, isn't it? Radar scanning room. Add some pictures up. We get very good. Nice photograph of the P tube here. Looks a bit high. Also, helicopter pilots are very tall. Loads of seat belts.
That's looking great.
Anti-slip. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. Down here. Oh, look, there's an attempt. There's a pen. There's an attempt to put the pen in. All this what is it? Thermal? Is it thermal or soundproof? Is that soundproofing, isn't it?
Soundproof.
Well,
I think.
it does both. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, look at that. Use of pen. 100 points, James. Well done. Wayne's got to go. Great show as always. Thank you, Wayne. Very kind, mate. Thanks for watching. Thanks for staying. Thanks for putting your pictures up.
Bonus points for use of the pen there, James.
Yeah. Yeah, all the points I have left in my point bag. Oh, I see. Right. Rob was talking about this the other day. I painted a new design on a controller I bought. I stripped the case off, painted, then covered it in ferroliquid as a retardant, and then sprayed it black. There's a bit more texture than I wanted, and nothing clear gloss can't sort. So you used the ferroliquid like a mask. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like it a lot. Very good, Rory. Very good indeed.
I'm going to have to Google dairy liquid. I think I'll wait till I'm incognito to do that, though.
Maybe you shouldn't. I think that is everybody. I did refresh earlier on. But yeah, there we go. SitRep. If you have a look on the on the Modelers Mess on Facebook, then you will see it. Very good. Thank you very much, everyone, for posting and putting in some information. Lots of different things going on in there. I like it. Interesting Google search for John. Very liquid. That's all right. That's totally innocent.
Hope so.
Completely
It's all
innocent.
legal nowadays. I don't know. I've never heard of the product.
There's a UK thing then. What do you wash your dishes with?
Oh, is it that stuff? Oh, yeah, right. Okay. That brand has just made it here a couple of years ago. Yeah, fair enough. It just doesn't come natural. I'd call it dishwashing liquid. Do you guys call it actual fairy liquid? If you know, it's like Vegemite. It's the brand name is like a Hoover.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, right. That explains a lot. Okay. Right.
I understand why you would. Yeah, yes. Fairy liquid. Yes. James says, just don't do fairy juice.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait for the first timer. It was canny, like Arnie. I will be back. Good.
Well done.
Good.
He
Well
will
done.
be back.
We haven't hurt you then. Right. Should we go around and have a look at what we've done in the last 1 hour, 25 minutes, and 48 seconds?
Sure.
I'll start with Mr. Molly because I know he's got a list of stuff. Is that cool?
All right. So, should I hit the button?
I am finding it. Yep. There you go.
There we go. All right. Right. Hello. So, yeah. So, this is the FX. Sorry, that's my arm. I'm trying to grab the thing and I can't. Anyway, FX 48 scale Bristol Bulldog. With this is what was it again? SBS model aftermarket stainless steel rigging struts. So they're going on. It's probably a bit hard to see, quite frankly, but I've got there's a couple on the edge there for joining. It's the aileron control cable just behind the outboard strut there. So yeah, so I've got those on. Finish off the rear of that one there. So what remains is an X in between the outboard struts there on each side, and an X for the trestle of the undercarriage, and that will be all the rigging. And then all that remains then is a couple of lights and stuff on top and rigging. Well, I'm fitting mine to the radio, so it'll have antenna wires. So that's coming along. It's fiddly trying to get these struts in. I think regardless of whether you use whatever product you like, it's a fiddle. But
Yeah.
it does look good because these are the correct. So the actual product themselves on on these aircraft was pretty much steel straps. So it was like flat on one side. So these are perfect for it. I mean, yeah. So they don't need to be painted or anything else because they're exactly what they're meant to be. Okay, so the Fokker D7 build. This is a kit that we're building as part of the there we go. 3 veterans. It's Gary, myself, and Mikey. Mine's looking very different from his. We're all choosing different schemes. So I've gone for Unterofficer Alfred Bader from Yasta 65. So he's got mine's got the lozenge decals top and bottom, and you could probably see there's lots of little blue lines. All the rib tape are separate decals, so they've all gone down.
Wow.
On those, and it's different, a different drawing on each side. The rabbit looks different, and the guys are a different size, so they're larger on that side compared to that side. So that's how they were on the actual aircraft. So that's coming along, and I've also done the top wing, although I'm not. Where is it? There's so many decals in this kit. It's mad. I cannot see it. But anyway, top wing. Oh, there we go. Progresses. So as you can see, I've got the lozenge top and bottom, but I've only done the rib tape in the center section there. I haven't done outboard yet. It's hard to see with the camera, but the top, some of them they're not perfectly straight. Whatever. But that's coming along lovely. So eventually it'll be biplane like that. Beautiful kit. Really enjoying this. So that's mine. And yeah, it's being a Profi pack. It's all photo etch inside, seat belts and all that. So really nice.
Oh, that does look good.
Yeah, so each of ours will be very different because mine's got the full engine cowl whereas Mikey's, for instance, has the engine cowl cut away for cooling, and yeah, the one that Gary's going for will be bright red, which
Hello.
is actually an Studets aircraft.
Ah.
So like that.
I wonder
So
if
they're all
Mr.
going to be very, very
Stiffins
different.
remembers that one.
Yeah.
Is that
There we
the pilot? Didn't the pilot wasn't his girlfriend called Eleanor? And he used to call her
Hello.
Hello. And that's
Hello.
why it says hello on the side.
I know it's in the notes.
I think so.
Yeah, I'll read it. I'll get back to you in a moment.
All right, don't worry. It's okay. Right, where should we go now? Let's go to Steph. Mr. Steph, hello. Hello.
These are all now welded up. So I use brass etch just to stiffen it up. And then lead wire, bit of soldering wire, and then to heat it up, I use my burner. So yeah, it came in useful. So just got to get the brass wheel on it, give them a good old clean up, and then they're ready to start to manipulate onto there.
You're going to do it so that you can remove it for transport.
Yes.
Yeah. Ah, there we go. Well done. Thought of everything, haven't you? Hey?
Probably not.
Is that a little blowtorch helping you keep warm in the shed?
No, I've got my electric fan in here, so that's my feet are freezing at the moment. To be honest with you, I'm going to run away now because I'm cold.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd come to you straight away, and then yeah. Cheers, there, Steph.
Right, we'll be back on tomorrow.
Yeah, 11 o'clock.
Yep. Ladies.
Bye.
Bye, friends. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Go on then, John. What's you got going on?
I have, can't really see, but dry brush 2 tones of lighter rust on the tracks. They're ready to get the road wheel rubber done, and that's almost the lower end done. Still got more. I've been rubbing off the yellow on this one just to thin it out, try and make it.
Yeah, that's really effective, that.
I haven't done the back end yet, but it's coming on.
Yeah.
Obviously, then I've got to paint the track links on there, then dry brushing rust on it in various places, just to give it tonal effects, then dust on it. It just sat there abandoned. I've also painted the canvas cover on the turret, which is I need to sort of highlight and low light all that getting on. But they'll be doing this very similar thing with the turret that I've been doing with the lower hull, or sorry, the upper hull. So slow progression, but I'll get there. And hopefully this week I can get back to my St. Avery.
Very good. Thank you, John.
Pleasure. Him.
Yeah, just like I say, that Edward Fokker D7, I built that many years ago. It was a 3-way build for aeroscale.
Okay.
If I remember, I'll bring mine and show you next Sunday.
Oh, I'd love to see
Mine's blue and yellow. Like it.
They're
Really
very
nice
different,
kits.
aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they're really nice kits. Well, I demasked the rest of the hurricane markings. So that's Ginger Lace's markings. So now it's gloss. I'm deciding whether it needs a gloss coat before the few stencil decals. And whether I do decals, so whether I do them this week, next week, or in the middle of the year is debatable, but because I don't like decals. But yeah, so that's finally painted. You know how long it sat there? It sat there for nearly 10 years before just needing the paint on it.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how long it takes you.
No,
it?
it don't.
Brilliant.
So yeah, well, at least I did something. So,
Yeah, it's good.
Do you find you need to clean them if they've been sitting there for 10 years with isopropyl alcohol or anything at all?
I always do anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Before I paint, I wipe models over with isopropanol, regardless, because if you don't, you find out when you paint and the paint comes off.
Fair enough.
So, but yeah, I do always, especially after 10 years.
Yeah.
You want to show us the other bits that you were going to show us, John? Didn't
Do
you
I have
say
other
I'll show you later on when I've when you
The
come back?
Fokker D7. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You've
That
done
was
that
it.
already.
The Fokker D7. I didn't show at the beginning of the
Yeah,
show.
that's right.
Yeah. Done.
Okay, well then we're done. Then we are complete. I haven't done
Well done.
any modelling at all since we've been on here. So there we go. Catching up with the comments. Neil says, Roger that, about where to put his photographs for next week. Wayne says, got to go. Great show as always. A thumb is up. Thank you very much, Wayne. Thanks for joining in. Interesting Google search for John, says James. That's right. We're talking about Fairy Liquid.
Yes.
Thanks all for a great show. I have to go. Bye all. Thank you, James. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the Sunday, everyone. Be seeing you. I like a Fokker, says Andy. And later, bird, says Neil. There we go.
Later.
Cool. Leaders. Right. We're going to go as well. There'll be a show tomorrow at 11 on. You'll be able to click the link from the Modeler's Mess, as usual. And yeah, have a great week. Cheerio, everyone. Be good.
Hello.
Bye.
Toodaloos.